Talking Star Wars. I'm, as always, your host, Shannon. And as you guys know, last night, and I swear to God, it's like probably still going on, but I'm gonna probably cover just like this main panel thing. We got a bunch of like Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney kind of news, so I'm gonna kind of break it down. And I may do like separate trailers later, or like reactions later, or I'll probably just like watch it on my own. Link will probably be to like the main trailer if it's like up on YouTube in like the description of the video, but just like in case of copyright, like we got a new Avengers one, Ahsoka season 2, maybe even a few other things. But yeah, like I'm probably not gonna be like, so this person came on stage. I'll probably just be like the main people, like Anne Hathaway came on stage. There was like a huge applause, probably a standing ovation, as it wasn't live, but like some people probably like had access or secretly shared like the link and teased that they are returning for Princess Diaries 3 and that they are trying to make it right, which is awesome. I believe Julie Andrews is not going to be in it, but we shall see, because she was in the first, maybe in the second, but who knows about the third, and she wasn't at D23, Julie Andrews. And then the people at D23 got to see an early preview of The Simpsons 2, I believe. The Simpsons movie. Nice, I may check it out. Maybe after I like watch the first one. Maybe. And then Pixar's Pete Docter touched on The Incredibles 3. Heck yeah. The kids will take center stage. So, like, Dash probably in them. Because I've never seen, like, I've seen the first Incredibles. I definitely have to rewatch that in, like, number 2. So I forget, like, if he's a little kid, probably still. But, yeah. And there will be a powerful super villain. We probably got like teases of some of these, but yeah. And then we got an announcement of Coco 2. The young teenage boy or little kid Miguel is all grown up. And Benjamin Bratt is returning for Hector, I believe his name was. Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming. I don't think I've ever seen or like played the game for that, but like they had apparently their own panel, or it was probably just announced. And Coco is going to actually be featured, I believe, in Kingdom Hearts 4. So it's probably like a Disney game, maybe. And Disney Plus is also doing a new Disney TV series about Kingdom Hearts. I don't think we have a release date on that. I could be wrong. We got Pixar's first ghost movie, Ghost Market. Kind of like from like the pictures and stuff like that. I'm not going to show them, just like in case somehow they are copyrighted or whatever. Like Disney like has a hard time with me or something, just because somebody else checked the pictures, but just to be on the safe side. It like looks like it's probably like a found footage thing, but for kids. We may have like a release date on that, but who knows? I'm probably just gonna like read like the main things which happen. I don't want to do this for like too long, and then maybe I'll go watch Loki season 1 and season 2 has like commentaries or something, because my good friend Austin said that that's going to be important for when we see Doomsday. Next we have Gato, which is a cat movie. I'll probably check it out, and that's for Pixar. And then obviously we have Lilo and Stitch 2 coming, which is going to introduce Stitch's like pink cousin, I think it was, who was probably like one of the aliens in the first live action one. I forget if I said live action, but yeah. Coming around my birthday, probably of 2028. Then again, I'm going to be busy because that's when X-Men comes out. Then we have Percy Jackson, I think season 3. I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe I'll like do a recap or something for like some of these movies and like TV shows, like anything Disney. Like a little recap right around Loki, for example. And most likely Ahsoka too, because then season 2 is coming. I want to be like January 20th, it's probably going to mention. But yeah. We have The Greatest Showman, the musical. We like a live performance. I don't think it's well known. Sorry, I don't know why I said well known. Unknown at this point if it's like Hugh Jackman, or is it going to be somebody else being the like main guy, like Hugh Jackman's character, P.T. Barnum or whatever. But it's going to be like in the West End and then probably Broadway sometime later. We got our first look at the live action Tangled. I'm excited for that. One of my good friends named Madison, she loves the guy that plays Flynn in this, Milo Manheim. But the casting looks perfect. Like, I forget who they got, but the girl that played Rapunzel, like the Tangled lady, she looks fantastic. Catherine Hahn obviously looks incredible. And she is the like evil stepmother or whatever. I think she also sang in it, like for like the audience probably as well. Jon Favreau is here announced as Oswald. I forget what this film is supposed to be about, but it's an animated one that actually has Catherine Hahn as well, I believe. Wait, it's a 3-part miniseries. They only use 2D hand-drawn animations since they brought back all Disney animators. They shot at Disneyland. That's for Oswald, by the way. Then you got National Geographic Lion, probably about like lions and stuff. They follow the family of lions for the extended time. Hans Zimmer composes it, and Jon Favreau probably directed it. It says they worked on this for 4 years. They follow the family of lions for the extended time, coming August 20th to Disney Plus. I unfortunately don't have Disney Plus anymore, so maybe I will like watch it on one of my Magic sites if I'm interested. Maybe I will though. And then a few short minutes later, it was Marvel time. This is like where I started to freak out, like in a great way. I was on Discord and I'm like, because like I've read spoilers, like potential spoilers from my brain, like before it got announced on the live yesterday. And oh my gosh, I'll get into like what I panicked in a great way about in a few minutes or whatever. I actually have a Marvel shirt on, speaking of it. Deadpool. He's like right there somewhere. So Deadpool on my shirt. It says like Marvel, I think, in the back or somewhere on my shirt. But Kevin Feige obviously came out. James Spader and Paul Bettany were there for Vision Quest, and they obviously dropped a trailer. Maybe that's online. We had a Wolverine trailer. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I think it comes out September 15th for Marvel games. Speaking of Hugh Jackman, aka Wolverine, you guys. So Kevin Feige was talking, like the producer, head of Marvel, I guess, yeah, was talking Avengers Doomsday with the cast, probably. Or, like, at the audience, like, who wants to see some footage or something? As always, this is was probably, like, not live streamed, like, the event. But then Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds off screen, like, probably like a Zoom or something, interrupted and asked if they needed help. So, guys, that's official. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are back, but I'm kind of curious. Good side? Bad side? But, because if you guys have seen San Diego Comic-Con, Like, there's, like, footage probably out there. Ryan Reynolds was, like, in a gray Deadpool shirt, unlike the red one from the main Deadpool movies. So is it like is he gonna be evil and go on Doom's side? I feel like a few people are, which probably hints at Secret Wars as well. And then we had footage from Doomsday. I don't know why I did not do a trailer reaction. Like, I probably could have, like, watched on my end, but then again, I would have been like, what the F? Or something. And then, guys, the moment that I had been waiting for during, like, the live yesterday, probably about 12 hours ago at this point. Maybe a little bit more. Wait. No, because it was, like... Yeah, probably, because I think I did, like, 7 or 8 p.m. my times, and it's, like, 12:30 p.m. right now. But, you guys, we had X-Men announcement. I do not want to say of who was announced, just in case if somebody has not seen Brand New Day yet, like one of my good friends, Paula. So I do not want to say a spoiler for that. But yeah, I had official confirmation about the others. Like, I believe, I'm not even sure if he was rumored, or like if some people said it, but Kit Connors, whatever. He was officially announced as Cyclops. Samara Weaving, she was announced as Emma Frost, even though there had been, like, reports that she was confirmed. But it was, like, nice to, like, put, like, names to, like, the faces for people that, like, don't look at, like, movie news or watch, like, YouTube. Like, I watch YouTube all the time, and, like, I kind of knew about some of these castings and stuff. But yeah, I forget the girl's last name, but somebody named Maya, I think, is your new Storm. Oh yeah, I forgot if I said it. Kit Connors is Cyclops, aka Scott Summers, by the way. I remember saying Kit Connor, but I forget if I said Cyclops. And then Christopher Abbott from, like, the recent Wolfman movie, and a few other things, Kraven the Hunter, I believe, is your Professor X. I feel like I recently heard about him being, like, contender. Sorry. But there's, like, somebody named Daniel RPK who usually is, like, a hit or miss with Marvel and any movie entertainment. And he's, like, somebody that isn't on our radar. Like, we all thought it was going to be, or a bunch of people thought it was going to be, like, Bill Skarsgård or Dan Stevens, because he played, spoilers, I guess, but in one of the X-Men movies, I guess, or maybe it was, like, one of the Marvel films in general, he played Professor X, Xavier's son. And then Adam Driver got revealed as Mr. Sinister. I like this casting a lot, just because he, like, looks the part a little bit. It's like, if, like, you, like, do a side-by-side comparison, Mr. Sinister versus Adam Driver. And if you guys have seen Obsession, Indy Neverett, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, she is going to be Rogue. I like the casting so far. Even though some people are excited, some may not be, but oh well. Like, I will probably go in with, like, low expectations for now. But yeah, I'm not too familiar, I don't think, with some of the cast. Like, I've seen Stranger Things, I'll just say that. But yeah, and then probably a few minutes later, Star Wars time. Dave Filoni, the, like, new lead head of Star Wars, announced that for the 50th anniversary of A New Hope, wow, 50 years ago, they're releasing the original 77-minute, I guess, cut of A New Hope. If it came out in, like, May or something, maybe I'll do that this, like, upcoming May. Then again, it could be seeing a Star Wars film around then. But maybe May the 4th, I will do A New Hope as a commentary. Because, wait, hold up. So then the cast of Ahsoka season 1 and 2 came out. And like I said, I'll probably do some kind of a reaction later to these. And maybe like a recap or watch along thing of Ahsoka or something. Like season 1, episode 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. I forget of how many episodes it was. Then like 5 and 6, then 7, then 8, or whatever. Then the big one, Sean Levy was there for Star Wars Starfighter, the film that I may go see on my birthday, by the way, next year, like May 2027. Story takes place during a period never covered, so I think it's like a year or a few years after the events of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Maybe we'll see certain characters there. I mean, Oscar Isaac is probably free if he wanted to come back as, like, Poe. Maybe even Daisy Ridley. Yeah. And we got, like, a little tease for that, but I think it got leaked online, so I'm not gonna watch it until, like, an official, like, teaser thing. That way I can, like, link it for you guys. Unless it's on YouTube, but still, I'll probably wait for something official. And I believe that's, yeah, the only, like, Star Wars film that's coming so far. Which is good, I guess, because, like, they need to figure out what is happening, what's not. Because I don't remember the last time that we got an update about that Rey Skywalker movie, about, like, the new Jedi with Daisy Ridley returning as Rey Skywalker and maybe other characters. Like, it was going to be called, like, New Jedi Order. Damien Lindelof? Yeah. He, like, wrote a Star Wars script. Kathleen Kennedy, the original person that led Star Wars and Lucasfilm, she didn't like the script, and then he left. Like, Damien left. And then a few weeks or months or whatever later, then Stephen Knight wrote a script, and then either he didn't finish it or something. But obviously he's not doing that anymore. Plus he is currently maybe still writing James Bond. Because we may get Bond news sooner than later. Like November, maybe, or like December. Probably sometime in like December. At least for who Bond is. Because like that's what they have teased. Amy Pascal, I believe, has teased that we could know by like December. Like the new year. Like December, maybe even like a January or something after June comes out. But yeah, Zootopia 3 is coming back. Ki-Hai Kwan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name, and Jennifer Goodwin are coming back. Heck yeah, my niece loved those movies. I still haven't seen the second, but maybe I'll make her like watch it one day. Like, not as commentary or whatever. Maybe I will. I don't know. If I turned like the camera off like this, I don't know if it would go against YouTube, because like she's 7, almost 8. But like I probably wouldn't show her, obviously. You got this film called Clay coming in November 2028, an animated film with Kieran Culkin in it, and I believe nobody even knows like what it's about. But yeah, and then I'm not too familiar what Hext is. But my good friend Austin's woman, Haley Steinfeld, she's in it, and we just recently got Jodie Foster announced in Hext. It looks like it could be like some kind of witch movie, like Jodie Foster as a witch or whatever. Like maybe it's sort of like Wizard of Oz and Haley is like a younger, or Dorothy or whatever. Like an animated thing. And then Jodie Foster is like one of the witches or whatever. We got first looks and stuff like that of Frozen 3. Like Kristen Bell and Idina Menzel were there. Probably singing a song. Like I feel like before Frozen 2 came out, they like either did like Into the Unknown or something. Josh Gad was obviously there to like talk more. But yeah, that is all for like now. Maybe if we get more information later, then I will probably do another part of this later. But that's like all the things that I really wanted to cover. Let me know what you guys want to see, like, out of all the projects that came out. Like, I'm probably excited for a bunch of these, mainly, like, Star Wars, but I'll probably be excited for Marvel as well. Like, I'm probably gonna rewatch some of, like, either my commentaries or something, like, later. Maybe even start, like, doing random commentaries, like, low-key, like I said. Because I know that there's 2 seasons. Like, I have a few months. I think it's like January 20th for Ahsoka. So, like, if I have time, like, I'm not going to go to my cottage with my friends. They were kind of quite mean to me a few days ago. Like, it was, like, last week almost. Like, tomorrow it would have been a week. But, like, they missed my birthday. Like, I know I'm older and stuff. But, like, sometimes, like, we usually go out for dinner or, like, little, like, random birthday gifts, gift cards, whatever, for, like, everybody's birthday. And it was one of my good friends named Jen's birthday. And they gave her a bunch of presents, and my friend Erin, like, gave me a weird look as soon as I was like, do I get an extra, like, present gift that they were playing games for? Because I did not get nothing for my birthday from them, and then she just gave me a weird look, so I'm gonna, like, probably ignore them for a few months or whatever. Like, obviously, like, still talk to them once in a while and stuff, but yeah. I'm gonna get going there, you guys. I also have a true crime YouTube channel, so I'm gonna go and upload. A true crime case that I've wanted to cover for a while now on that channel. And definitely like this video. And then maybe I'll record a few other things later. The Shards episode 3 recap should be dropping soon as well. And then maybe I will do a few, like, non-Marvel or non-Star Wars things first. Like, I've had plans to, or maybe I'll do recaps on some of these. Like, Ready or Not 2, for example, I've been planning to watch. So I'll probably, like, watch it on my own. And, like, maybe do a recap of, like, that and, like, a few movies and stuff, just so I can get those out of the way. And then, yeah. Like, I got a few points already from what I've seen of Ready or Not 2 so far. But, like, I was probably babysitting my niece when I watched it. But definitely be prepared for that one. And then, yeah. Also, the fact that I got, like, a bunch of commentaries in my brain coming. Like, I have a list somewhere in a notebook. I don't even know where found the notebook as soon as I did that. I'm not saying what I put on here, because some of these will probably be finished, like, today. But, like, I put the Candyman franchise, for example, out of the first one I recorded it as a commentary. That one will probably drop like next week sometime. Like the 1992 one, and then I'll do Candyman 2 maybe later or something. Then Candyman 3. Then the 2021 version, or like the 2021 requel rather. And then I'll probably do this film called Stream afterwards. Just because it has David Howard Thorne in it, and I recently finished the Terrifier franchise as a commentaries. And then Final Destination franchise I will probably do after a stream. Just because there's somebody in both Candyman and Stream. I'll just say that it's in Final Destination. And then I still gotta record Freddy vs. Jason. Maybe I'll just do that one after this. So that way I can finish that franchise tonight or tomorrow sometime, depending like if I upload everything. And I also have to like charge my AirPods. And then yeah, and then after Freddy vs. Jason, like the week later, Saw should be up. I recorded the first one, and I definitely have to get my butt moving on the others. Or maybe I'll do recaps on some of them. Like, no offense to you guys, but I hate Spiral to death. Like, especially, like, I mean, it's an okay movie at some points, but the, like, pig voice, or the voice in general, like the pig voice. What else did I input? I still gotta watch Scary Movie 7, but maybe that and like Ready or Not 2 and the film Urban Legend will be recaps, or Scary Movie 7 will be a commentary, and like Ready or Not 2 and like Urban Legend will be recaps, like I did with like The Shards and what I did with Cape Fear. God, I missed that show. I hope we get another season. Speaking of seasons and stuff like that, I'm almost done Hannibal, like the TV series. Like I did episode 5 and 6 a few days ago, and there's 33 more episodes left. So like I will probably do 7 and 8 later, and then I would like have 5 more episodes until season 1's done at least. I do not know what is happening with Friends currently, just because that's gonna be like time consuming. Like last time I checked, I'm still in season 2, so I may just stop there. I still have 1 more episode, and then if I ever did pick up Friends again, I would also like include the reunion as a commentary. Oh yeah, in about 4 days from now, you guys, there's gonna be one of my favorite Matthew Perry films, speaking of Friends. It's called 17 Again. And yeah, and I just think Zac Efron, who plays a younger version of his character in that one, spoilers again, he could probably be Matthew Perry in a biopic. I think I probably talked on that during the movie, but yeah. I still have 1 more episode of this TV show with my boy Raul Esparza in it, called The Murderer at the End of the World, and I'm also finishing this TV series that I found with him in it called Candy. One of these days I'm planning to do the 4 main Karate Kid films, like Karate Kid Part 1, 2, 3, and then the next Karate Kid, as I don't like the Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith one. And then I'll eventually do Cobra Kai, because one of my good friends named Trey, one of my mods, my fake son, don't ask, wants me to do Outer Banks, so that's probably going to be like after Cobra Kai. Then I'm like planning on doing a few other things, like sometime, like I forget when Shrek 5 comes out, but like I'm planning on doing like all 4 Shreks, and then maybe the 2 Puss in Boots movies. And eventually I'll probably do a few of these other things on the list. Like I apparently wrote down all 6 or whatever six Rocky movies, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Rocky Balboa being 6, and then the 3 Creed movies, just because we got one in like November called I Play Rocky, about the making of Rocky. The first original Leprechaun movie I'm planning on doing, because we get a like remake or something one of these days by the people that did Saw, I believe, like the creators or whatever of it. Radio Silence is currently working on, like, I don't know if you want to call it, like, I don't know what you guys want to call it at this point. Like a retcon or something of the Mummy franchise. Like Brendan Fraser is back. Rachel Weisz, who wasn't in like the third Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. But like she's back. So, and there's like a few of the other characters back who we thought died or something happened to them in the other Mummy films. Like, I forget the actor's name, but the one that played Benny in the first one. You can, like, hear him screaming, I think, at the end of the first Mummy movie. But it's like, is he a mummy this time? Or are they gonna retcon he's, like, still alive? Or did they bring him back for, like, a few seconds or whatever, and then he gets, like, dragged off and they never see him again or something? Like, he's just, like, laying on the floor or something. Or he's the mummy. And Michael Johnston, I believe, from Obsession, yeah. He's rumored, I don't know if he's rumored or confirmed, but to be in the film as well for the Mummy. The Mummy 2. Mummy 3, whatever. I'm just going to probably call it Mummy 3 at the moment, but I'm probably going to do the first 2 original films only. Like, the first one, then The Mummy Returns. I don't know if it's going to be a Patreon exclusive, but I'm planning on doing the Michael Jackson biopic that we got, like, last year, whatever, with Jafar Jackson in it, that one. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do for a YouTube version, so Michael will probably be a Patreon one, that way I can, like, sing along to that instead of getting copyrighted here. And be like, hee-hee. And then definitely for commentary for here, Pinocchio Unstrung. But that's, like, literally all of, like, the list. So for some of them, I may do, like, recaps of, like, probably the Rocky films for sure, for, like, recap kind of things. Like, some stuff I like about them. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, like, some I put, like, commentaries on, some I just put nothing on. So, yeah, that's all from me, guys. Shannon out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye, y'all. See you in the next one. Which should be New Nightmare, and then I'm probably going to go record Freddy vs. Jason soon. Or now.